Welcome to Wild Horse Wednesdays at Gateway Bronco. In this week's episode, we're going to answer the question, what does it mean to build a Bronco on an assembly line? Henry Ford realized building a vehicle on an assembly line ensures higher quality and predictable delivery. We're going to take a deep dive into each of our 6 assembly stations, from building a rolling chassis, the first startup, to loading it into the trailer. We're using manufacturing techniques that I learned in over 25 years of manufacturing military aircraft to medical devices. We start with a freshly powder-coated frame. Next, we add our differential with Eaton's E-Locker or TrueTrack technology inside. Then comes a brand new Generation 3 Coyote with 10-speed automatic from Ford Performance, all controlled by Ford Electronics. Now, we were the world's first to perform this integration into a Bronco. As a part of this station, hundreds of inspection checkpoints are performed by not 1 but 2 people to ensure quality. Next, we add our proprietary wiring harness built on a production fixture for the perfect fit on every vehicle. Finally, as one of the last steps of this station, we add our power retractable steps before marrying the body to the frame for the final time. This is an exciting stage for each of our clients, including this one, that opted for the Roush Performance Supercharger and push-button start. Now, we'll be sending our client a video of his first startup. Here, we focus on the precision fitment of all of our sheet metal for flush and gap. We install the genuine Porsche leather and the entire vehicle is inspected. This is final test drive for the Bronco before it gets delivered to the client. People ask us, what does Station 5 consist of? And what is a heat cycle? And what I'd say is a heat cycle is starting and stopping the Bronco, driving it at least a couple of miles and bringing it back to the shop, shutting it off, and that would consist of a heat cycle. What we do with these heat cycles is we do about 50 of these over 500 miles, and we look for any type of premature failure that could occur. So, what this enables us to do is provide each of our clients with a vehicle that has up to an industry-leading 7-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. I do a final inspection to make sure that each of the vehicles is squeak-free, rattle-free, and just doesn't make noises. That's one of the most important things for me in a vehicle, is that you don't hear things you shouldn't. It's a solid build. And this is just one of those. This is 474 miles. It's about ready to be delivered to the client. And so I'll be looking for its overall drivability, how quiet it is, how well it runs. Well, we'll have already performed our 0 to 60 test, our stopping test from 60 to 0, and overall how well it handles. But this is just kind of a final review of the vehicle. That 10-speed automatic, we're running about 80 miles an hour, just perfect. It works flawlessly. It's definitely one of the best things we've done in the Bronco. And if you don't want to hear the exhaust, we built this system so that you can also listen to your favorite music. Most people believe that you cannot have a good sounding radio in a Bronco. We'd like to dispel that theory because it is very possible to have a true sound system in a Bronco. Many people don't know or realize that I ran 3 global brands in the audio space, one being Harman Kardon, 2 being JBL, and the 3rd being AKG. And through the process of developing the sound system for a Bronco, we've selected Focal as our partner, and they provide just an exceptional product. It provides clarity of sound, crispness of sound, and it really 0 distortion. With that, we're also able to add our bass, and even further than that, add our studio level sound to the Bronco. So we have 3 tiers. We have the bass system that comes in a Bronco. We have, it has Bluetooth sound, it has all the functions that most people desire, and you can see that that had no bump steer whatsoever when I went over that bump. We're going about 60 miles an hour, no problem whatsoever. The audio system is the bass, the premium system, and then the studio level sound. The premium sound takes the speaker tweeter system we have from Focal, and then it adds the subwoofer system, including with the hardwood bed, no problem. And then we have our studio level sound, which brings that next level. That's for the audiophile who truly desires the same experience that they have in their premium automobiles like the Mercedes or their Porsche, and they want to extend that same sound system into the Bronco experience. And we've got no problem with that. A big part of what we do there is the sound isolation. This is our premium system, but in our premium and our studio level sound, we go to extraordinary levels of proprietary sound deadening that then enables us to allow the Focal system really come to life. And this is a system completely designed and tuned for the Bronco, and really provides a unique experience, a vintage experience with Bluetooth controls and the best audio in the market. After 500 miles of driving, we take great care to fully inspect and detail every part of the Bronco. Every nut and bolt of the undercarriage is retightened and marked to show that it's been inspected. This is so important to our company that our employees are provided a bonus for initial quality. This is just part of how we're able to provide an industry-leading 3, 5, or 7-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. If you'd like to learn more about our innovative approaches or proprietary designs, please give me a call. Thanks so much for joining Wild Horse Wednesdays at Gateway Bronco.